No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Hurricanes will put total weather to crank us up.
In the movie. That bad extra.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
There's nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Dude.
Hookem is hooking.
Yeah, he had a drink on him.
Finding their guys.
They don't play with him. I feel that, man. Nigga play with me, go need a hip and head.
And then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
He's got him.
Mirror, man.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure.
And a make a band.
Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the field.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end doesn't
make it home no route.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the move, so they can do
Third day out, man. Third day out, man. Third day motherfucking out, chat.
First down,
third day out.
Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
He shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete.
He never real so you get hit so on the light talking ain't kid before.
To predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it.
They lit shit up.
The moment the ball left the
I'm out 3 different draws, and they ain't showing ain't showing no love.
Good pocket, and you've got time to throw.
No love. Good throw.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Only 250. No thinking.
Ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's a heat. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business.
Beat Mickey.
He does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield.
Ticket then windy.
Athleticism to get that first down.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing.
They turn my we back, baby. Let's go, man.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm.
That nigga cheap, bro. That nigga cheap, bro.
Dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll corral that squib kick just in time.
Boom!
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This
he down the
is
real
what
for
we
sure.
expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Beck. The sure hands, it's Daniels. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Fletcher.
Yeah. He got licked on my mama. This shit crazy.
First down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Let's take a minute and talk about Miami.
Breaking
into the top 15
man down.
You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now, when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue
he don't want to rate
and ascend with their talent.
When these bullets start to penetrate,
it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting.
You take them down.
Talked about on shows, and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Back to pass, it's back. And it's in.
So they mouth. You're gonna take a nigga out.
Well, they were trying to sneak him
so unless ran into my bank account, we pull out that we take it down.
Forcing that incompletion.
Get out of here, Chet.
Got run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result.
I'm trying to blend in. You look bad on it.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That's caught.
There you go, fourth down, fourth and 8. 4th and 8, what he gonna do right here, chat? What he gonna do right here, chat? He gonna fold, what he gonna do, chat? What he gonna do, chat? What he gonna do, chat? I'm gonna come at this ass, chat. Let's go. I'll throw you up, there you go.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Let's go. That's how you play ball, baby. That's how you go in there and play ball first day out, man. That's how you go in there and play ball first day out, man. Shout in there, you mean straight business, man. Damn it, man. You hear me, man? Oh, yeah.
They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to
I respect what you done, my shirt. I'm scared with the. I got the shirt. I'm here, my nerd. So far with your hair.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down.
Yeah, go on. Look on if you're going.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
so they'll take some. When it's the day one. I don't know how to take one. I don't hate on me. Noodling and cracking on straight from the street. Breaking that high, stealing the couch. I'm here on my work. Let's go do what I call him.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
He'll do it himself.
All right, paper to pop it, nigga. Gotta move a little smarter. My name was Vic Carter.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism,
I'm gonna charge it
too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just gonna have
I ain't
to
making
do a
the
good
hole.
job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
Really good job.
I'm getting my nerve. I'm getting one so forward to her.
Trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
So, don't worry. These nigga bitch, I ain't telling you no that. But do it, don't that. Son of a. Boy, come on. I'm thumbing the comma. They got a mama, you stunner. I get that shit from my mom. He told me tired.
Gets it out quickly.
My name is the one here to pain. Who can I tell them about that gets the rain? It crazy. Go out the rain.
Nice job by the wide receiver.
My name.
Drag route.
I know that they watch.
Space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man to man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page.
Goes toward the end zone.
Head top. Nigga, and I'm lagging. I'm lagging, bro. I got this nerve. I'm gonna hear my
sideline with all my speed. Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the
I'm on one. Let me have the show one. That 40 shotgun. I need to the first or the third. Try to give me a third.
Extra point through the upright.
I'm dying respecting what you dying about your. You don't scrub with the.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
Stop
When
my
he brought
boy.
it out of the end zone, he'll be
That's
stopped
on one.
at the 15.
And he had the show one. Let his boy this shotgun.
News, I guess, a lot of room
Nigga,
to work with
tell
as they
you
start
no
this
one.
drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's
Who the
Daniels.
one hooking up and then back at the rain crazy when they get thought the rain.
Listen to this crowd
Peace,
just
ho.
shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Under fire.
The biggest, bro.
He is snowed under.
Nah, nigga know how I can't fuck with the B, nigga know I'm gonna crack him, count the money,
This whole
started.
team, actually, they're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection
Probably I just want to run, but
so
fuck
he
it.
can make more plays.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Man, and that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Manning. Fires left.
Get there, boy. Get that little beat. Go 21 up, nigga. Stump that nigga little beat. Let's see you got it in, nigga. First day out, nigga. First day out, nigga.
Guys, it is Texas who holds
Probably
the
I
lead.
just want to
They
run,
came
but fuck
out
it.
and jumped on them
Well, I
early in
come.
the first. Let's take a
Let's
break
take
and
your
look at the
son.
first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal
He ain't
moment
even
in
one.
this game as we open the second
Another black.
period and they try to find a
My
way to
tongue.
answer. First play of the period, first down here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the pitch. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that
Probably I just want to run, but fuck it. Then how I come? Let's check out my son. Check out your son. And he ain't need one. Up another blank.
Especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Lets it fly.
Come on, Chad, throw the flag, man. Throw the fucking flag, man. These niggas bullshit.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on down.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough.
Man, I ain't cheating, man.
And drop that football.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if they're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Trying play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Complete to the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning it.
And he's loose.
Let's fucking go.
Touchdown, Longhorn.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have. Playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too.
Breaks into the open. Great move. Now he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the quick.
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Manning. He fires one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to...
Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house.
Hello?
Just ran out of a little steam.
Hello? He said what, bro?
Man, this quarterback is having
now I'm playing now this for
over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Snagged out of the air. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Big fella moving. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to throw on third. Caught over the middle. It's Marriott. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got his man on the right. At midfield, he's got room. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Motion.
Hey, you gotta know that foul. We first day out though. I told you that. Nigga ain't want to see this shit. I swear to God, nigga ain't want to see this shit, bro. First day out. I swear to God.
Short of the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
A strike downfield. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Coming out with it, it's Marriott. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Steps away to find some room. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Can't get away. You can't get away. I stumped it.
To find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can use a timeout and try to force them to punt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Hit as he throws. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Catches it, passes.
Look, get your foot out of it, you cheating
This
ass.
senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Canes are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Bauman. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Beck. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bauman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They'd hope to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the third down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he tacked on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop it.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Looking to throw on first tackle and picks up a few.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all, and he will take it in. And it's up and good. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Manning. Caught. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Williams will pass. Shoots it to the left. The short hands. It's Marion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got room at the 35. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Right down the gut of the field. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Pocket breaking down. Got it. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Snags it. Powers through. Touchdown, Miami. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
They go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this 1st down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive front on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.